Hi, I'm Millie Leung, ex-corporate girl turned seven-figure entrepreneur. But it wasn't all that long ago that I lacked the self-confidence, money, time, and know-how to start and build my own business. Fast forward past many failed attempts, lessons learned, tears, and hard work, I have built a business that creates both impact and profits. I created Shine to Impact podcast to give you inspirations and simple actionable strategies to help you bring out your gifts and zone of genius so that you can start building a deeply satisfying business, impact the world, and make soulful, abundant money that supports your lifestyle and your spirit. So, if you're someone who's driven and big-hearted and want to create a business and life that you truly love, you are at the right place. There is a diamond within you, and it's time to let it shine and impact the world. Hi, I have a free gift for you on my website, Passion to Profit Playbook, The Secrets of Turning Your Passion into an Impactful and Profitable Business, and that is available on my website, millieleung.com. Be sure to grab your copy today. Welcome to today's episode. Hi, this is your host, Millie Leung, seven-figure entrepreneur, best-selling author of the book Mind and Money Makeover, recipient of the Best Personal Brand Award by Marketing Institute of Singapore, and the creator of this podcast, Shine to Impact. So today, I want to talk about turning your mess into your message. Yes. Now, let's face it, we all have got some messes, right? Being human guaranteed that we'll make mistakes or run into difficult or challenging times. Everyone has got something. Everyone has got a thing or two in the past that they wish they didn't have to go through. So the key is how you can turn your mess into your message and impact the world. In other words, how can you turn your difficult and messy experiences into a productive and helpful lesson to benefit others? So back in year 2011, when I started my first business, I had no prior business experience. I had no marketing, branding, or sales skills. I didn't even have much money. I didn't have much time because my daughter was really young. And at the same time, I've just relocated to Singapore for 2 weeks and only know 2 people in a new country. So as you can see, definitely not the most ideal situation for starting any new business, right? But there I was, gotten a new idea that I wanted to pursue and started building my first ever business. Now, I'm going to be honest, the beginning was really tough. I had no idea where or how to find my customers. But I was determined to make my business successful, so I went all out and tried everything. Now, back then, social media and online marketing wasn't as big as today. And I certainly didn't know much about social media, online marketing, or branding, so I used a lot of the old school traditional tactics. I handed out flyers on the hot and busy streets in Singapore. I stood in the streets to do surveys. So imagine here for a minute. We're talking about Singapore, which is a hot country. It has an average temperature of like 30 degrees and pretty much all year round the same. So I stood on the street and handed out flyers. Not only that, I also tried posting in different online forums, created advertising posts in Craigslist, I posted in many different Facebook groups, I knocked on neighbors' doors, I went to 2 or 3 networking events per week, like BNI, meetup events, I went to different seminars trying to meet new people, and I asked my overseas friends for referrals in Singapore. I was trying anything and everything that I could think of, and I was hustling hard. It was very exhausting. Some days I would go out for a whole day trying to get new leads and trying to get people to sit down with me or try to get someone to listen to my sales pitch so I could try to sell some products, right? So being new in business, I didn't have much self-confidence. My skills were bad. So these people, they all just got to know me and they definitely did not trust me. So it was rough. So day in and day out, I was getting no. Pretty much no became my first name. In fact, the first 60 people said no to me. I was really devastated and felt so defeated because I didn't have friends in Singapore. So when I got these new contacts and then they say no to me, I pretty much have no more contact in my phone. There was no one else I could share my business or product with. That means I have to go back to standing on the streets, give out more flyers, go to more networking events to meet people, knock on more doors to get contact, etc. As you can imagine, it was very exhausting and extremely demoralizing. And day after day, I've gotten no results and I made no money. Many nights I would go home with my exhausted body and a beat-up spirit, feeling depressed and sorry for myself. I would cry myself to sleep. I was thinking, Millie, will you ever succeed in this? You could spend another 3 years, 5 years on this and have no results to show. You're wasting your time. You are nobody. No one knows you. No one trusts you. I have this constant little voice in my head, overflow with self-doubt, self-limiting beliefs and fears. I feel desperate and frustrated. Many times, I wanted to quit my business. But thankfully, I didn't. Over time, I found my mentor and I started learning more about personal branding and online marketing. Eventually, I did figure out how to establish my own brand online and how to use social media effectively to attract my ideal customers and gain trust. And step by step, my business started to grow. Within 26 months, it turned into a 7-figure business. My business grew online. I've gotten thousands of customers worldwide. I got more and more referrals in my business. I then reinvested the profits into my business and also other investments such as rental properties and stocks, and I became financially free. I've got to tell you, it was really an amazing, rewarding, and deeply satisfying journey because I did it. I did it from scratch. I overcame all these obstacles and setbacks, and more importantly, I overcame many of my own self-limiting beliefs and self-doubts. It was truly a self-discovery journey. With that, I started to get invited to speak on stages, to share my entrepreneur journey and lessons. Over the next few years, I spoke in more than 10 countries, including Singapore, Malaysia, Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Africa, USA, Australia, China, Thailand, Canada, Indonesia, with a few hundred people to 1,000 people, 5,000 people to even 24,000 people in a stadium. I share my story and my branding and marketing blueprint to more than 40,000 entrepreneurs worldwide. And you know what? Most often the feedback I gotten back after my talk was that they were so inspired and motivated by my story. The fact that I started with nothing but just my passion, didn't know anyone in a new country, had all those obstacles, went all out and tried so many old school methods and got rejected by the first 60 people, almost gave up many times but then went on to building a 7-figure business, gave people hope that if I can do it, so could they. The fact that I was in this mess turned into a beautiful message and inspired tens of thousands of people in many continents around the world. Truthfully, I wasn't any different from anyone. I was not any more special than anyone. I didn't have any unfair advantage starting out, and it was just through hard work, continuous learning, taking actions, and persistency that made that possible. So if I can do it, you really can. So, what mess do you have? And how can you turn that mess into a message for the world? Think of all your trials, setbacks, failures, missteps, detours, horrific experiences. Perhaps it was a business failure, financial trouble, abandonment, childhood issues, health issues, job loss, failed relationship, divorce, addiction. What was your mess? Everyone has something, and no one is perfect. Let go of your past and don't let them rule you. In fact, let them turn into powerful vehicles to help others. I love this quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he says, "The purpose of life is to be useful, to be honorable, to be compassionate, and to make a difference." So yes, you can really do this. You can turn your mess into your message and turn that into your purpose when you help others. So, are you ready to turn your mess into your message? If so, here are 4 simple steps. Step 1. Take inventory of your messes. What were your messes? What are something that had happened to you that you wish you didn't have to go through? What were something that you've gone through and would never wish anyone else have to go through? Take inventory of those. Step number 2. Embrace your ugly. Yes, let go of your guilt. Let go of the shame. Let go of the embarrassment. Take back your power and know that someone has inevitably done the same thing as you. You are not alone. Step 3. Flip the failures into lessons. What teachable moments are hidden inside of your mess? What have you learned? What has this experience helped you grow? How has this experience contributed positively to who you are today? Realizing these experiences and lessons are exactly what you can use to inspire, motivate, educate, and empower other individuals who are going through the same thing. Your mess is your message. Don't waste it. Last but not least, step 4. Speak it. Yes, speak it. Get vulnerable and talk about it. Bring it to the light. If you feel uncomfortable, you can start off with sharing with a small group of trusted friends. Once you bring it into the open, it will no longer claim over you. The more you speak about it, the more empowered you will feel and the more lives you can change. So there you are, 4 steps to turn your mess into your message. Take inventory of your messes, embrace your ugly, flip the failures into lessons, and speak it. I hope today's episode has added value to your life, so go ahead and turn your mess into your message. Go shine and impact the world. I'll see you at the next episode. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so honored that we are connected. And I hope that I can continue to serve you as you build your dreams. Please visit my website, millieleung.com, that is MILLIELEUNG.com, and grab your free gift, Passion to Profit Playbook, Secrets of Turning Your Passion into an Impactful and Profitable Business. If you loved this episode, and I hope that you did, please rate it 5 stars. Give us a glowing review because it will help more women around the world to find this podcast so that we can impact the world one woman at a time. Sending you love and lights, keep shining, and see you at the next episode.